Hello, I'm Peter Vaughan, and today I'm near Lyon in the south of France. It is glorious blue sky, well over 30 degrees, and I'm at the launch of the 2026 model range from Chausson. But just now, I'm more tempted to get in there. This is probably the star of the show, the S614, available in first-line trim, as shown here, or more upmarket Sportline trim. Now, Sportline for 2026 doesn't get the all-grey body that the 2025 season vans did. We'll show you the Challenger version, which has a broadly similar exterior, but that will be the new Sportline look, a mix of white and grey. What's new? Well, the layout is new inside. It's the first of these narrow-bodied S-series models to have a drop-down or hideaway bed, as Chausson call it. Still the narrow body, still Ford Transit cab, but also with what Chausson call a smart lounge, so face-to-face seating up front. And this new compact van is 6.59 metres long, and prices are expected to start at about 62 grand for the first line version, about another 3,500, so 65 or so for the Sportline model. It's got a garage on the offside, and interestingly, you can get to the garage from inside the vehicle. At the rear, beyond the kitchen, which is just after the habitation door, and the washroom over on the near side, you have a transverse double bed. It's 1.91 metres long. Well, that's the mattress wall to wall. It's 1.97, and it's 1.32 metres wide. But the interesting bit is if you remove the ladder, you can fold up this half of the bed, and you've got more floor space. You've also got access to quite a decent sized wardrobe that you can get to from above or from the front. The washroom has the usual swing wall, so the basin just moves to one side, and then you've got a good sized shower with two drains. But the interesting bit really in this layout is you've got side-facing sofas, which is more unusual in this sort of narrow-bodied motorhome. It's quite a spacious lounge for, well, a 6.5 metre narrow-bodied low profile, and of course you've got that drop-down bed above. A little sideboard there, nice place for drinks when, well, you don't really need it because you've got the table permanently in situ. Table, of course, unfolds for gigantic banquet-sized meals. But then you could have 4 people in this van. Double bed here, double bed at the back. That little sideboard, though, does stop the bed coming right down to seat height, which seems a slight shame. Of course, that being a smart lounge, you can convert it into 2 forward-facing travel seats. And the other thing to note is my favourite feature. Of course, you can sit up in bed. No cupboards over the head of the bed over on the other side, and a window as well as a roof vent for ventilation. And because it's what Chausson calls a butterfly bed, you can tip up the rear half of the bed instead of the front half, and then you've got full height storage if you want to get anything really big in there. If the S614 isn't your cup of Horlicks, how about this? The C514 first line, a 5.99 metre long overcab coach built, again on Ford Transit, a little bit wider but shorter, and of course with that overcab bed. So this is a family motorhome that's under 6 metres long and should be available in the UK on the road for under 60 grand. Again, you've got a garage with internal access and full height standing room. So, storage right up to the ceiling with that butterfly bed system. Again, it's a transverse double bed that you can sit up in bed, and you've got, again, plenty of ventilation and the same system of tipping the bed up to give you more floor space. This time you've got a big wardrobe over on the off side, and on the near side a large shelved cupboard. So lots of extra storage back here. Then your kitchen includes an under counter fridge. Well, it's got the old-fashioned push button ignition for the gas function, but a neat little kitchen, a folding worktop flap, and again a swing wall shower over on the other side. But the real difference with this model is the half dinette lounge. Of course, this is a shorter van. You've still got a little side seat here, you've got a table with a swing out extension, and the overcab bed tips up so that you've got easy walk through into the cab, then just pulls down when you want to sleep. Up here the bed measures 2.01 metres long by 1.53 metres wide. Obviously headroom isn't vast, but you have got a window at the foot, a roof vent above, and this little storage pocket for your phone and your magazine and whatever, and USBs A and C. You can even convert this single seat into a travel seat, although it's rear facing, with a view of the kitchen and just a lap strap. So this is a 5-berth, 5 travel seat van in just 6 metres overall length. Maybe whichever child has been naughty will have to sit here. Another new model is this 797 Ultimate line. It's a 7.36 metre single bed, low profile, with the classic split ensuite washroom and side to side seating in the front lounge. But the news really isn't the layout, it's the fact that this is on Fiat. So you can have Ultimate line on Fiat, or you can have Titanium line on Ford, and you can choose the chassis on 3 models. There's a very slight difference in length and a slight difference in price, but basically you'll be getting the same back end on either Ford Transit or Fiat Ducato with this 797 model with single beds, the 798 with an island bed, or the classic 640, the popular front lounge model with the big drop down bed, and of course the end washroom and garage. So that's the 2026 Chausson model range there, updates for the new season. One or two things I haven't covered. First of all, the overcabs, which have a new wood-free IRP Plus construction system for 2026, and that wood-free construction will follow for the low-profile models in 2027. The X range, those diddy little compact vans that look so smart on the road, well, those will get a new bathroom for 2026, and the prices of those have come down by about 4 or 5 grand, depending on whether you're looking at the 550 or the longer 650 model. On the bigger low profiles, the Ford Titaniums and the Fiat Ultimate lines, well, those for the UK will get a sovereign pack, and that will give you as standard the black alloy wheels, the awning, the solar panel, the cab blinds. On the Ford, the 165 horsepower automatic combination and the Arctic pack. On the Fiat, it's a similar package of options, but with the 140 horsepower automatic option. Nothing really exciting or innovative here this year, which is always a bit of a disappointment. Chausson used to bring us weird and wonderful stuff. Vans with 2 wash basins, vans with slide-out barbecues, the suite with its central kitchen. There's none of that here. But for the UK, there is a rear lounge panel van coming. That's the new V691, and that'll be on show at the October NEC. So that's all for me. Oh, one more thing. The Fiats and Fords between the Ultimate line and the Titanium line, I should say that prices are very similar between the Fiat and the Ford versions. Only 3 models on Fiat, but they also have some slight differences in specs. So you get a white cab on the Fiat and different furniture between the two. Yeah, so that's it. That's all for me. Oh, doesn't that water look tempting? Wish I brought my cozy.